today? What is in store for us today? Well, we'll talk about beauty and Mont Blanc, a beautiful mountain not too far from where our luminary lives. A luminary is a person that inspires or helps you be creative. We'll tell you the reason Tony chose this person as a luminary, a bit about Tony Foster's artwork, some information on animals, sing a silly song, and Violet will show you a specific type of printmaking called a monoprint. Are you up for an adventure and some creativity? We're in some place that we find beautiful. Don't you think, Violet?
Yes.
Is this one of your favorite places, most favorite places in the world?
Yeah.
It is? What makes it beautiful?
Because I like the ocean and I like playing in the water.
I like listening to the ocean. I think the sound is beautiful.
And I also like the shells.
Ooh, shells. And then what did we find today? We found a whole thing of something.
We found a sandal or a whole one.
A whole sand dollar. Isn't that cool? We are so lucky to live in a place with beauty so close to us. Do you guys have a place that is beautiful to you? That's close to where you live? It could be a park. It could be your backyard or a garden. It could be your grandma's house. Or if you have an apartment, it could be plants on your balcony. There's lots of things that you can find beauty. Because you know what? Beauty is all around you. Yeah, do you notice beauty all around?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah. What's the most beautiful thing around you? What's the most beautiful thing to you? Could be the ocean. Could be my family. Rocks and shells. Lots of things.
Look closely and listen. Then you'll notice beauty all around you.
That reminds me of Tony's friend Leonel V Beau. He grew up in the town of Chamonix in France at the base of Mont Blanc. And Mont Blanc is yet another mountain that Tony used as a subject for his exploring beauty journey. Now, Leonel V Beau lives in a region called the Alps, and it is a mountain range known for its exquisite beauty. Leonel V Beau is a mountain climber, a Chamonix guide, an adventurer, a skier, and an artist.
It's like his backyard's Mont Blanc.
He has painted Mont Blanc over 69 times. And he wants to paint it at least 100 times. Tony was inspired by Leonel's lifelong devotion to Mont Blanc. So he asked him to be a luminary in his exploring beauty journey. Who's ready to go visit Mont Blanc?
I am. Let's go, everybody.
Mont Blanc has a maximum width of 10 miles and is over 15,771 feet high at its highest peak.
Almost 15 Eiffel Towers could fit there.
The artwork is Mont Blanc from above Bel Air. So, what do you see in this painting, everyone? Okay, Violet, what do you see in this painting?
I see glaciers.
If you look really closely, the flowers at the detail, there's so many different colors of flowers. What else do you notice?
I notice a map at the bottom.
What is important about the map?
X marks the spot where Tony painted. When there is nature, there is animals. I wonder who will show up at Mont Blanc.
A chamois is a type of goat antelope. It is very shy and hard to spot. It usually has a white face with pronounced black stripes under its eyes. It is much smaller than an animal some people confuse it with. The ibex is a large goat, some weighing well over 200 pounds, with really big, curved, rigid horns. It isn't quite as shy as its cousin, the chamois, and can be often viewed for extended periods of time. Marmots. They have many natural predators, but are not considered endangered as their habitats are in a high, more remote location. Humans are not as likely to live in higher elevations, so that means more room for the marmot. The red fox is the largest member of the fox family. They're very adaptable. They live in the mountains, and they can also live in deserts, forests, and grasslands, spanning the entire northern hemisphere, including parts of northern Africa. And red foxes were also brought to Australia, and they thrive there as well. A snowfinch, also called a niverole, is well known to skiers as they tend to flock to ski resorts in the thick of winter. They are not a true finch. They're actually sparrows. Now that we've learned a little bit about some of the animals that live on Mont Blanc, let's sing a song.
Here it is.
Mont Blanc, sung by Anna and
Violet.
The Alps contain a mountain so very high.
Very high.
The Alps contain a mountain so very high.
Very high.
The mountain is Mont Blanc and its peak is high up in the sky. The Alps contain a mountain so very high.
Very high.
Mont Blanc is the 11th tallest peak in the world.
Peak in the world.
Mont Blanc is the 11th tallest peak in the world.
Peak in the world.
It's windy and it's cold. Or so I'm told. Mont Blanc is the 11th tallest peak in the world.
Peak in the world.
Mont Blanc has many different kinds of flowers.
Kinds of flowers.
Mont Blanc has many different kinds of flowers.
Kinds of flowers.
Purple orchids, bellflowers, and daisies too. Mont Blanc has many different kinds of flowers.
Kinds of flowers.
The flowers of Mont Blanc must grow very fast.
Very fast.
The flowers of Mont Blanc must grow very fast.
Very fast.
The warm season is short. They must grow before a cold blast. The flowers of Mont Blanc must grow very fast.
Very fast.
Mont Blanc has stood for years and years.
Years and years.
Mont Blanc has stood for years and years.
Years and years.
So many have enjoyed this wonderful mountain life. Mont Blanc has stood for years and years.
Years and years.
The Alps contain a mountain so very high.
Very high.
The Alps contain a mountain so very high.
Very high.
The mountain is Mont Blanc and its peak is high up in the sky. The Alps contain a mountain so very high.
Very high.
Yay! Woo-woo!
We did it.
Get ready for projects with Violet.
Today we are doing a monoprint, and mono means one, and we are doing this monoprint today because in honor of Mont Blanc, and we are going to paint a few of the flowers. I want to use the sun as red first. It's really cool for the sun. I'm going to put this in the water really quick. Every once in a while, you might see my assistant give me a brush or help me out with something. And you can use any color you want because it's going to be beautiful anyways. Make sure to paint your image really fast. The paint dries quickly. Uh-oh, it's drying a bit. My assistant will help me make sure the paint is wet. Go as fast as you can because you don't want your paint to dry. We're good! Now press it firmly. Your very own Monoprint.
So, Violet's artwork is all dry, and she has 2 cool pieces from a Monoprint. So she's got her print that she made and she showed you. You want to show them?
Yeah. This is what they look like.
Isn't that cool? And you see her sun and her field of flowers. And then there's a bonus piece of artwork. You can use the foil and it makes a really nice picture too. And you see it sparkles? Super cool. We love this artwork. And you know what? If you want any of the steps on how to do this, you just look at the bottom of the screen and there's our website, www.thefoster.org/Anna and Violet. We're so glad you were able to travel with us to Mont Blanc. It was so much fun. We can't wait to be with you again. Who knows where we'll end up next on this exploring beauty journey?
It's anyone's guess.
We could visit another mountain or a rainforest.
Or a coral reef.
See you next time!
Thanks for joining us on our journey.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and visit www.thefoster.org.
Ha ha ha!